Hello, my name is Beth Postema, and I'm one of the Adult Services Librarians here at the Fargo Public Library. Today, I'd like to give you a brief introduction to our small business resources. Start off, please, with our library's website at fargolibrary.org. If you scroll down, you'll see online library resources. Let's go there to get started. At this point, when coming in from home or your office, you'll be needing to enter your library card number and your last name in all capital letters to get access. Those are our standard logins for all our digital services at the Fargo Public Library. As we go down through the list, arranged alphabetically by large topic, we'll get to small business resources. Let's first take a look at Business Source Premier. This is a great resource for information about both companies and general business topics from all varieties of published information. We can start off with a fairly general search about a company, such as our local Titan machinery. All right, so here you see some latest information regarding stock reports on Titan, dating from end of the last fiscal year. So you can go into things such as Investors Business Daily, Market Line, etc. But also this resource provides great company profiles. So we can click on that and we'll get an annotation, but when you look at the full text, what you get is a full 20-page overview of the company in terms of key facts, business history, key employers, leaders, and company forecasts. But say you're not interested in a particular company, but rather a general topic. Again, we can just enter the search terms under keywords, and we can look at current information about a business sector, say here such as agricultural equipment. And so we see what the forecast is like for John Deere coming from, again, Business Wire, Investors Business Daily, Bloomberg, all very reliable, highly respected business resources. One of the things I really like about this resource is that you can take a look at contents of individual magazines. Under publications, particularly if we look at Business Source Premier publications, say somebody was talking to you over a cup of coffee about other states struggling with workforce issues. We can take a look at particular magazines. You said, oh, it was in Bloomberg's Business Week the other week. So let's take a look to see if we can find that article on workforce. So here it is, the full text of Bloomberg Business Week. We can click on the journal name. And over here, all issues. So we can look at current 2023 issues. It was a week or so ago that you had the conversation, so we'll take a look at an issue back. And article by article, page by page, everything in Business Week of that issue. So here it is, so many jobs, so few workers. When we take a look at the full text, or PDF, which is really the full image of the article, we can take a look at the article exactly as it would have appeared in the print magazine. And this is accessible to you at any time of day, whether the library is open or not, and completely free. Those are some of the great things that the Business Source Premier can do for you. But let's take a look at a different small business resource. Again, starting with our library's webpage, I'm going to go through the same way, online library resources. The other resource under small business is Reference USA. And this one might be of help to you to grow your own business here in the community. Reference USA is verified details on businesses and households. So particularly, this is a source useful for generating sales leads. US business, over 80 million businesses covered. So let's take a look at a typical search here. Say you supply various machinery, oils, and lubricants, and so you're trying to find new customers or see if you're missing anything. So I would go to the advanced search, and then we can limit by geography. So by clicking city and state, we can click all of North Dakota, but then also keywords. Say independent garages would be a major potential customer for you. How do you find them across the state? I don't know really what this system is going to call them. I'm going to put in the term service garage. And then it will bring up for me possible exact matches of what their official terminology is. So it might be automobile repairing and service. It could be service stations. They're called different things. We can scroll down and select some more. Maybe it's not just cars that these oils or lubricants work with, but it would also work for boat repair and service. And so we can look at businesses that are all in those areas. And then limited by state, let's update the count. Still, wow, 1,300 matches. We could narrow it more by going by specific city, but you can take a look at the results. And here we go. Various businesses all across the state with mailing addresses and phone numbers for each one. You have the option in batches to either download the records or print the records, but you can repeat this search and go back and verify these business names anytime. So say your business isn't necessarily reaching out to other businesses, but you work directly with consumers. One of the features I really appreciate about this resource that we've used here at the library too is new homeowners or new movers. And so these are people who have just relocated into the community. And this is based on phone records, utility signups. It's all verified information. Again, looking at the advanced search, there's some really interesting features you can work with to generate a list of sales leads. Say you have a lawn service company and you're trying to find new customers or people who are new to the area who maybe don't have a mowing service already. Again, we can limit by geography. We can go with zip codes, so we can just enter Fargo zip codes. And beyond that, we aren't interested in people who have moved into town into apartments. We want people who are in single-family homes. So confirmed homeowner or probable homeowner, and then also housing type. We're not interested in large units that are likely to have major contractors, but single families. Then there's also relocation details. Well, people who have moved across town aren't exactly new residents, so they aren't my likely clients. They probably already have a lawn mowing service. So people who have moved from at least, say, 10 miles away to either coast to 3,000 miles away. And we aren't interested in people who have been here a couple of years, but 6 months, that will work. So let's update the count. Well, that's 75 prospects. So we can view the results, again, get name and address information to contact prospective customers. All of these resources are free to you with your Fargo Public Library card. If you have more questions, please stop in at any of the information desks or give us a call at 701-241-1492 for more information. Thank you.